Welcome back, drifters. So today is a good day. Finally got this package in. Actually, it came in literally the day after I ordered it. But here we are. It's a little bit later. I had to help Austin weld his diff. And that took pretty much the whole weekend. So I'm out here today. It's a little rainy, but we're going to get this done. So let's take a look at the parts. Man, we got some good stuff in here. Look at this. What's this? So this is the water pump pulley. It's pretty big. We're gonna have to see if this fits. I don't know. This might be kind of close. But billet aluminum, it's pretty nice. This is our alternator bracket stuff. It's gonna be pretty basic, but it should work. And then here's the big thing. This is the one that I wasn't sure if it was going to fit or not. If I can get it out of the box. There we go. This is the water pump. So it is a little bit bigger. Sealed up nice, looks decent. So we'll see what it looks like when we get it on the car. Now that's some good coffee. I don't know what I'd do without this stuff. Ooh, look at that sucker. Man. Alright, so first things first, we're going to take this belt back off. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Boom. So now the next thing that I'm doing is just undoing the alternator so I can take it off of this bracket. Just kind of move it out of the way and one less thing to deal with. Sometimes these things can be a pain in the butt. Luckily this one shouldn't be too bad. Oops. We'll just set this aside for now. This is crazy, I gotta show you this. Okay, so it's hitting like right here, you can see. But why is it doing that? Because it almost blew off down here. This is like completely exposed. That's insane. Like that's just crazy. I dropped it in the oil pan. Oops. Dropped it again. Damn. And now it's covered in oil. That sucks. Don't you just hate when that happens? I swear I'm always dropping stuff. Look at that. Always dropping stuff in the oil. Hate when I do that. It's like the one thing that's like really annoying. When you lose your wrench in there. Man. Oh well. Alright, let's get this bracket off. It's probably gonna start leaking here in a second. So if you guys know anybody that needs a alternator bracket for small block Chevy with a electric water pump, you know where to get me. DM the Instagram because I got a spare set now. Alright, here we go. See all the fluids start coming out now. That's surprising. Alright, so I'm going to go and save all this stuff. And here comes the most dreaded part of doing this. I hate this part because I always get coolant, like, everywhere. I don't know why. Like, even with the drain pan, I always mess it up. Every time. It's like clockwork. Squirted a little. Nothing crazy. Now that stuff's gonna start coming. I'm gonna get rid of my coffee. There we go. Those things make really nice coffee holders, actually. So anyway, let's do this. Oh fuck! No, I don't want to do this. I changed my mind. Ah! See, I don't want to lose all my coolant. I need to go run and get zip ties, and hopefully this thing doesn't go flying. These are probably my most favorite tool I've ever had. It's got to be zip ties. These things are so useful. So at least now I don't have to worry about that sliding off. Alright guys, so I changed out the lens so you might be able to see what I'm doing a little better. Let me know in the comments which one you guys like better. I'm kind of curious. Okay, I think I finally got the right size extension. Amazing. to leak a little bit. Ooh, this thing is a pain in the ass sometimes. There we go. Okay, almost got it. Oh man, damn it. Just dropped the freaking wrench right into the thing of coolant and oil. Oh, that's just not cool. Son of a bitch. Okay, we got it. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's see if this thing's gonna fit. Okay, so this is the new one. And so far it looks like it's gonna clear everything. But let's see what it does when we put the pulley on. So here's with the pulley on. And it does clear, but it looks like it's gonna need to be shimmed because it's not quite 100% where it needs to be. Alright, so this next step what I'm doing is I'm getting the gaskets ready. Basically I'm just gonna put a little bit of gasket sealer on both sides and then stick it to the back of the pump, and then we're gonna mount it on there. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so now I got these things. All I'm doing is taking these and literally rubbing it onto the gasket. Just a light coat, just enough to get it tacky. Nothing crazy. And I'm gonna do it on both sides. So you can see there, it's nice, it's easy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put it on here. Oh, actually, I got these on here wrong. Hang on. Pop that one on there and pop this one on here. I don't know why I had that backwards. What I like to do is run a bolt through the top of each just to hold the gaskets in place. And then just line those up. Makes it pretty easy. Just be very careful when you're threading these. You don't want to screw them up. So now we'll just tighten these suckers up so that way we can get the seals to start sealing. Seals to seal. That's interesting. Okay, so here's the bracket that we got. These are the diagrams. They're kind of shit, to be honest. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece and we're going to mount it right there. Okay? So then we're going to take these two little pieces right here. These little guys. And basically we're going to put them together. So these are like reverse thread. So once you reverse thread them, then you just put them in there. We're going to put a little lube on there. And then these are going to mount basically to the top right up here. And then we should be good. So yeah, good deal. Alright. I don't want to break that, but I think they gave me the wrong size, wow, they gave me the wrong size bolts. Ain't that some crap? So guys, sometimes they don't give us the right part, so we gotta make it the right part. There's one. So that basically lopped off just enough to where now it should fit. Hopefully. Let's see if we got it this time. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. Now they should hopefully be the right length. Should be okay. We'll see. Alright, we're threading in. Now let's see if we did enough. So I guess when in doubt, grind it out. It's pretty solid. Perfect. Now we'll just go and put this thing on. Okay, so now I need to get the lower radiator hose on so I can get it out of the way. So let's do that real quick and see if I can do this without causing a big old mess. Oh, great. Just drop the napkin in the coolant down there. Oh, man, damn it. Son of a bitch. Why am I always losing shit in that? So now we'll just put this sucker on there. That's good. Okay, so now I've taken the grounding strap and moved it from the top to the bottom, and now it should be good to go. Now I got a place to mount this. Let's get the bolt in there. Not quite fitting like everything else on this thing. Let's loosen this bugger up. Maybe it's too tight and making it to where I can't have enough flex to get this thing in. We're gonna get this eventually. This son of a bitch is going in. Alright. Now I should be able to. So now I should have enough room that I can rotate this sucker a little bit. This bolt here has a little sleeve, so we're just using that sleeve to kind of protect the bolt in here. So you guys want to see something funny? I'm such an idiot that I mounted all this shit and then realized I can't get the pulley on over the water pump. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure this out real quick. So I just took the fan off. Now I think I have enough clearance I can get it on there. Let's take this sucker. Look at that. Alright, cool. So now we can get this on there. Boom. Beautiful. So that looks pretty good actually. That's not bad. So let's see, how is this lining up here? So obviously we're slightly off. You can see that. It feels like it needs to shim out like just a little bit, and then it'll line up. Like you can see here, if this was out to about there, it would be basically perfect, and then it would line up there. So we just got to get some shims for the water pump. So that's gonna be the next thing. Whew, man, that was a lot harder than it should have been. Alright guys, so that's all that we're gonna get done today. It's been one thing after the next, but I finally managed to get it done. The only thing is we couldn't get the pulley on the pump because it doesn't line up 100%. We need shims. I went to a couple different stores, but nothing locally that I could find. So what I'm gonna end up doing is just ordering on Amazon. I should get that within a couple days. It's supposed to get here this weekend, so should be able to get that done, and it should be doing pretty good, and hopefully we can get this baby going pretty strong. So after this weekend, we're gonna get this thing all tidied up, get the belts on, and then hopefully we should be done messing with this for a while, at least until the next drift event. We've got about another couple weeks till that comes up. March 18th is the next drift event, so we'll be doing that. And I know you guys are probably wondering, whatever happened to Plasti dipping the truck? Well, we're still doing that. It's just the weather has been crap, and I need a good solid, like guaranteed, like 3 days where I know I'm not gonna have to worry about rain, because I gotta wash the truck, let the truck dry. Once it's dry, then I gotta do all this other crap. So basically I'm waiting on the weather for that one, as well as finding a good weekend. Like, not only does the weather have to be good, but the weather has to line up on a weekend. So yeah. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing, because we got a lot more stuff planned. It's not going to be just water pumps, I promise. And guys, I hope to see you guys in the next one, and just remember, keep drifting fun.